Shalom, family. Glory be to God and blessed be the Lamb, as always. As always. You know, about last night, it was necessary. Those of you who managed to miss it, then you will be hearing it tonight because it will be posted later. You're going to get the double feature. Two posts within an hour of each other. That's the double feature. You know, one night I sat in my truck full of rage, silent rage, not saying a word, just feeling the rage, thinking about all of the things that had been done or said, the actions that had been taken to harm me, and it did cause harm. So therefore, I was enraged. I was so enraged. Now, outside, it's below 30 degrees. I had on a sweatshirt. I'm so enraged, I'm building my own heat. I'm just steaming. I'm just steaming. So I'm sitting out in the vehicle. I ain't got no music going. I'm just feeling the rage, you see. But felt this vibration. I felt this vibration. It was like the damn truck was vibrating. And I looked up in the sky looking for a low flying aircraft or something. There was no low flying aircraft. And then I realized what I was feeling was me. That's you vibrating the truck. You are vibrating. I said, man, what the hell? What have I become? That same night, I looked up in the sky, and there was something akin to a planet. And I waved my hand to the right, and a black bar went from left to right across the planet. And then I waved my hand back to the left, and the black bar went back across to the other side. And I'm saying, you know what? This is just too much. This is just too much. I'm a walking, talking X-Man. Do you know I even have the military flying over me now? First it was the HPD helicopters, and then it was the spy helicopters from way up in the sky, just watching. They think that no one noticed them there because they're so high and you don't hear them and you go on about your daily. But they're there. They're there. But at least 4 times in the last 7, 8 months, I've had the U.S. military buzz me. I'm moving up. I'm moving up. Next they'll fire off a drone or something. I don't know, man. But really, I just take it to them to come in and do their own look-see and see exactly what they may be dealing with here. I would tell them up front, you are dealing with something very bad that knows that you are very bad. Very bad indeed. So you should think about your bad, your blackness, and your darkness, and your wickedness, and your capability of acting from those positions, and then multiply it by 3. There is no more destructive force on this planet than I am. And I'm not beating my chest like a gorilla like, but that sounds good, don't it? Sound like a gorilla. And then charge your ass and mow you down and just beat your chest like a damn drum until your ribs crackle and you bleed out your nose, moaning your last. But anyway, that ain't why we're here. That ain't why we're here. The subject is reparations. The subject is reparations and how we have to see what is happening here. Take California, for example. Two bills, both of them having something to do with reparations. Then you have the Congressional Black Caucus, who stepped in. The operative word is black. We're going to get back to that. It is a must that we get back to that. Okay? Because you got problems. Deep. You've been infiltrated deeply. But we're going to help you out here. We're going to help you out. Okay? You've been infiltrated. Sort of like, well, not as well as me. I have infiltrated a planet. I have infiltrated a freaking country. I have infiltrated religions. I have infiltrated entire court systems. I beat you. I am the greater infiltrator. Okay? You know what makes me good at it? You know what makes me good at it? Because the rascals don't never see me coming. They do now. I mean, I done marked myself for life at this point. But before, they never seen me coming. See, you have to bait the hook with the right bait. They never see me coming. In the court infiltration, here's an example. I'm not going to say, then again I might. Pick up a damn piece of paper. Just a sheet of typing paper. Now, you turn it sideways. What do you see? Hardly anything. Anything. All you see, which you will see this too freaking late, is a straight line running horizontally. You don't even see the white. And then, just when I'm inside of their comfort zone, where they cannot defend against it, that's when I turn. And they'll see the whole sheet of paper. Everything just turned white, like as if they seen a ghost. Like, what the hell is he doing here? How did he get here? Who does he want to see? Well, I want to see you. But I knew that if I knocked on the door like a right and proper gentleman, you wasn't going to let me in. So I had to come at you sideways. How your day going? How your day going? Now, I said all that and I wasted time. I am the greatest infiltrator ever. If I can't infiltrate your ass, you cannot be infiltrated by anything upon this planet. I've even infiltrated hell itself. I have infiltrated the spiritual realm. I have infiltrated the not so spiritual realm. I have infiltrated all of America. All of its religions feel infiltrated as I speak. They've all been infiltrated. They're being put upon right now by the very word religion. You know why? Well, that's for a different discussion. Think about it, though. Think about it. Back to reparations, though. And California. What have we here? How did this go down? How did the California Black Caucus see to it that those bills never reached a vote, never reached Governor Gavin Newsom's desk? And why? Let us explore. Let us explore. You ain't doing nothing else. Follow the bouncing ball. You can do that, huh? Like at karaoke, follow the bouncing ball. Now, I'm not into karaoke. I get drunk and I watch the other drunks do it. Okay? If I go to any karaoke bar, I go there to get blitzed and watch the other drunks make a damn fool of themselves because they can't have, they don't follow the bouncing ball. And over 90% of them cannot sing, and they sound as if they're screeching with slurred speech. It's the damnedest thing. It is the damnedest thing. But I find the whole thing hilarious. But I keep getting off the beaten path. California and the California Black Caucus. Here's what I mean by infiltrated black folk. Maybe that's your problem. That is your problem. Black folk is other black folk, which ain't skin folk. Now let me straighten this out for you so you'll have a clear vision of what I'm trying to tell you. You have been T-boned. You've been T-boned. I don't know how you still standing up. I don't know how you ain't dead. The whole damn man, but yet there you are. Listen, on the one hand, you have I'm talking about talking about California specifically. Half of them are a good portion are from some fraternal order or the other. The other half is an immigrant population that happen to be black. None of them having anything to do with you or reparations. On the one side, you have the immigrant class, i.e., real African Americans from Africa, different parts of Africa, that act as immigrants, and they vote as an immigrant. Okay? And you're not an immigrant. Okay? That's the first thing. The second thing is, on the other side of this coin, you also have a group that has dedicated their lives. This is their only value is by keeping you at the bottom any way they can. They have taken sworn oaths to do this until dead. You have to understand this stuff. You must understand this. So the term foundational black American is a fitting term. Okay? At least you manage to lose one half of it. One half. But on this other half, the organizations that have cropped up and existed since the 1900s and even in the mid-1800s, most of them built out of, how can you build anything out of slavery? Where you own nothing, not even yourself. Well, they managed. And what might they build except what is already there? They have accepted someone else's God, someone else's ways of life, someone else's ways of thinking and values and morals, which is their right. But I'm saying they are a insidious population within you. Within you. Because these two groups openly, at this point, openly operate against everything black. Period. They don't care what it is. Whatever black people want, the black people involved in the political process don't want. Not just that. Look at your so-called NAACP, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. I didn't understand them for years and years and years, and then one day I had an epiphany. And I stopped being mad because the truth of the matter was right before my eyes. It didn't say National Association for the Advancement of Black People or of Negro or of the Hebrew Israelite. No, It said, it openly said, colored people, meaning you're some kind of hybrid mix. That's the only way you can get colored, as in half-breed, as in mixed. I don't mean to be mean. I'm just saying, so how do you defeat this 1-2 punch? You didn't survive the damn wreck. I don't know how you lived, but you lived. But how do you deal with this? Ain't but one way. Separation. Complete separation. You must start to take steps in mass personally, such as disassociate yourself from them. You use certain tactics like, when they walk in, you walk out. If they hop on the elevator, you hop off the elevator. If they're at the bus stop, walk to the next one. Overall, just to give them bad energy, because they need to understand you are being cleaved away from the rest of the black masses. You are of that 2/3 that will perish. They have to understand this. Okay? Ain't no going backwards. Ain't no stopping me either. We long past dead. We long past fear. No, we're going to take it over. So to the people who, man, believe, keep doing what you're doing. Get in their face. Start wearing memorabilia and shirts that have what you think of as God on it. The God, the Creator, in their face. Do it everywhere. Make them say something about it. Quit being silent. No need to be silent anymore. There's no need to be silent anymore. Trust me, the force is with you. You have the force. Now, you have to separate, though. There ain't no other way. They openly, and have been doing so openly for 50, 60 years. So tell me again who the real problem is. Is it white people or is it black people? See, I'm going to tell you a little secret. A lot of white things would not be done. A lot of racist actions would not turn up in the terms of policy if it wasn't for those very black people. Now, I'm done with you. Let me fucking asperse these melanated people that ain't a part of us for just 5 minutes, and I'll wrap it up, I promise. Maybe 7 minutes. Okay? I'd like to ask them a question. What right do you have to speak for us? You're not of us. You don't mix with us. The government or the ruling class favors you over us. So how do you end up speaking for us or having a vote, either yay or nay, in anything that might concern foundational black Americans? And just in case you are confused, those who built the country. Those right there. Are you confused? Because we're not confused. Not at all. So you are basically a tool of white supremacy. And this is what I've been saying. But my people are slowly listening. And our aim is clear. To cleave you away from us. You are your own race. With your own ways and values and mores and belief systems and cultures. And that's both groups. Normally, I would plead with you and say, will you please and just leave us alone? But you won't, will you? That means you have to be stopped. See, and this is what I mean. Some shit don't just stop on its own. It has to be stopped. So stopped it will be. Stopped it will be. This is not a fucking game. At all. At all. This is not the time to show machismo, bravado, or nothing else. It's just not. Not now. The whole universe would scream that at you. Not now. Now I said I would be gone in 7 minutes, and I reckon, I reckon my 7 minutes is up, and so I'm gonna be a man of my word. Enjoy the rest of your night. I am Source. I am Seven. I am One.